Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Eric Lofholm here for your Tuesday motivation. It's great to be with you here this morning on this beautiful Tuesday morning. And today's kind of fun because today is the very first day that I've ever gone live on LinkedIn with the Daily Call and on YouTube. So for my audience on LinkedIn, it's wonderful to be with you. And for those of you here on YouTube, it's great to be with you as well. And for my friends that I've been with on Facebook for many years, great to have you here this morning for 15 minutes of motivation to get your day off to a fantastic start. And my first little tip for you is to try new things. And how this came about is streaming on LinkedIn and on YouTube is I reached out to my mentor, Dr. Moyne, and I said, hey, Dr. Moyne, I got an idea for you. Let's do a weekly show on LinkedIn. And the reason I presented LinkedIn to him is he really likes LinkedIn, the platform. That's his social media go-to platform. My go-to one tends to be Facebook. And so he's like, yeah, Eric, let's do it. Well, on LinkedIn, you have to use a streaming tool. You can't just go live like you can on Facebook. And so I didn't have a streaming tool, so I had to get a streaming tool. So the streaming tool I'm on right now is, what is this? Restream. There you go. So I was playing with Restream yesterday, got it up on LinkedIn, and you just press a button and you can go live on YouTube too, which I've never done before. So we got to switch it up. By trying something new with Dr. Moyne, I was able to do something new with the morning call, which is what you're on right now. So I've got a couple of ideas to share with you today. And if you're able to, just type into the chat, today's a great day. Today is a great day. And I'd love to hear what part of the world are you joining me from, whether you're watching this live or you're watching the recording. Type into the chat. What part of the world are you joining me from? When I do these, we tend to have a global audience, which is awesome. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today, 2 breakthrough ideas. And the first one is gamification. And gamification is a distinction that you can apply in many areas of your life. And I have the Starbucks app. So if you buy at Starbucks, you get points, and a certain amount of points, you get a free Starbucks. Well, if you order on the app, they give you double points. So where do you think I and many people all over the world order every day on Starbucks? On the app. So they're guiding our behavior through a principle called gamification. They're like, if you order, first of all, if you're in our rewards program, you're going to get points. And that's the game. But then they double your points if you order on the app. And so now, once I know that, well, I'm always going to order on the app, given the choice. Think about the power of that. Starbucks is influencing my pretty much daily behavior with gamification. So what you can do is you use this to motivate you. So, for example, I do this with prospecting, and I play the prospecting game. Now, there's no point system in an app. I just do it manually, and I keep track of how many reach outs I do. And the game that I'm playing for the month of February is 25 or more reach outs Monday through Friday. So yesterday was Monday. So my game was 25 or more, and I did 27. Now, if I wasn't playing the game, I might have done none. It's highly unlikely I would have done over 25. Because just like Starbucks is guiding my behavior, they're motivating me to order on the app. If I'm playing the game and I'm being, in my mind, I'm like, hey, I'm going to play this game. So I got myself to do more prospecting yesterday than I would have done by playing the game. I use this in other areas of my life too. So I'm playing a game right now called 6 workouts a week, lifting weights. One day is arms and one day is legs, lower body, and one day is upper body. I rotate. And I take one recovery day off a week. So in the last 7 days, guess how many workouts I did? 6. It has been years since I've had that level of consistency. So what gave me the motivation to do that? Gamification. All right. I play a game called Go to Church Every Sunday. So every Sunday, where am I? I'm in church. Why? Because I'm playing a game called I Go to Church Every Sunday. There's times in my life where I wasn't playing Go to Church Every Sunday, and I might have a 3-month period I didn't go to church once. So I play the game Go to Church Every Sunday. Okay, another one is in my business, I'm playing a game right now called Do a Short Video Every Day. And that short video gets published on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. And so pretty much every day for like the last 45 days, I'd have to go back and see when we started the game. And I have a team of people that help me. So it's not like me by myself every day getting that video to the finish line. I have a team. It's not all that expensive, but costs some money to do it. So my team and I'm on the video. They're not doing the video for me. I'm on the video and they do the little edits and they upload it. Well, guess what's happened to my views on my social media platforms? They've exploded. Why? Because I'm playing a game called Do a Short Video once a day on 3 platforms. And we're winning that game. Now, will this work for you? I don't know. I don't know if it'll work for you. What I mean by that is this. I'm not diminishing that it'll work for you. I'm just saying when you hear an idea, try it out. See if it resonates with you. When it comes to prospecting, some people do prospecting and they block out time. So they make an appointment with themselves. Like today from 10 to 10:45, I'm going to do my prospecting. Well, that for me doesn't motivate me. The way I prospect is in pockets of time. So the way that I do it when I'm prospecting is I might reach out to 5 people. And then I don't do any prospecting for a while. Maybe I get on a coaching call, or I go to the gym, or I eat lunch, or whatever. And then a little bit later on in the day, I do a few more. And just by the end of the day, I want to make sure I hit 25. So what works for me, the way my brain works, is to prospect in pockets of time. Now, some of you are really great taking notes when you prospect, like uploading the notes in the CRM. I never do that. You go, Eric, what are you talking about? How can you be a sales trainer and you don't do that? It's just not the way my brain works. And I'm a master prospector. Well, Eric, how can you be a master prospector if you don't put the notes in? Because I do the prospecting. It's all about the action. That's the way my brain works. I'm not saying don't put the notes in. What I want you to do is I want you to hear ideas from people like myself. You discover concepts on your own and you just try it out and you find out what works for you. So will gamification work for you? I don't know. Try it out. I use it every day. And it helps me take more action every single day. What makes our life better, this is just my experience. My experience is the more action I take, the better my life is. The more action I take for my fitness, the better my life is. The more action I take for prospecting, the better my life is. Instead of analysis paralysis, that doesn't produce a result, at least doesn't get you what you want. Forget analysis paralysis. What I want you to do is I want you to take action. I create myself as a master of action. When I say I create myself, that's my language. I don't say I am a procrastinator. I don't say I am inconsistent. I say I am consistent. I am a master of prospector. I am a master of action. I am a master prospector. I create myself as that, and then I live into that story. My experiences, we live into our story. Okay, I got one more idea to share with you guys, and just on one quick note on prospecting. Last Friday, I did a really fantastic 45-minute training on prospecting. I got a lot of great feedback. And the training was, I recently prospected a billionaire, and I talked about the mindset of how to do that. And if you like that training for free, send me an email to eric@ericlofholm.com, and I'll send you that prospecting training for free. Email me right now, eric@ericlofholm.com, and I'll send you that prospecting training for free. It's just a link. You just do it on your smartphone or your computer. Okay, I got one more golden nugget to share with you guys today. And by the way, this show is Monday through Friday. We're live now on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook at 7:45 a.m. Pacific or whatever time zone you're in, Monday through Friday. Do a little 15 minutes of motivation. You can come back and plug in, watch it live, or listen to the recording. It's great to have you here. So my last idea, I want to tell you a story about collaboration. Back in 2008 and 9 and 10, when we had the mortgage meltdown and all the crazy things were happening financially, my business was really affected. Company revenues dropped 60 to 70%. And I didn't know what to do. And I literally said, God, how am I going to grow my business in this economy? Now, when I said that, and I said it out loud, and no one else was around, I wasn't expecting an answer. And I wasn't expecting, like, I'm directly talking to God. That's what I said. And I got an answer. One word: collaboration. No instructions. No, like, this is what collaboration is. Step 1, step 2, just the word collaboration. So I sat with that idea. Collaboration. If I was to do that, what would that look like? Who would I collaborate with? What would I collaborate with them on? And so I thought, okay, I guess make a list of people I could collaborate with. So I made a list. I asked my brain, who could I collaborate with? By the way, that's step number 1, if you want to follow the formula. This isn't something I read in a book. It's something I lived, and miracles started occurring. So I wrote down 132 names. And I looked at this list, and it was overwhelming. Like, how am I going to build collaborative relationships with 132 people? And my answer was, you're not. It's too many. So then I asked my brain, how many people can I build deep, meaningful relationships with? The answer I got was 4. So I narrowed the list down. I prioritized the list, and I identified my top 4. Now, I'm always asked, Eric, how do you prioritize the list? That's up to you. It's up to you to decide if you do this and you make your list of collaboration partners. By the way, I call this the $250,000 idea because I believe if you take action on exactly what I'm telling you, it'll bring you an extra $250,000 into your life. So I made my list of 4. It was Laurel Langmeyer, Brian Clemmer, Alex Mendozian, and Bernie Dorman. Those were my 4. So I got my list. So I thought, okay, what do I do now? Eric, reach out and connect, prospect them, offer them a call, and talk to them about the idea of collaboration. Explore it with them. So I reached out to all 4 of them. I would have been happy if one of them agreed to collaborate with me. I was shocked. All 4 of them said yes. And all these miracles started occurring. And we don't have time to go into all the miracles, but I got on Harvecker's stage. Back then, Harvecker was doing some of the largest seminars in the world. All the speakers wanted to get on his stage. Boom, I'm on his stage. I'm over in Hawaii training. I'm over in Toronto training. I'm doing all kinds of phenomenal business because of these 4 collaborative relationships. So let me give you the formula again. Make a list. Step number 1 of all the possible people you can collaborate with. Step number 2, identify your top 4 based on whatever your criteria is. Step number 3, reach out and connect. And then when you connect with them, step 4, look for any ways that you can help each other. And I believe if you do that simple little formula, that'll bring in $250,000 to you. So if you're willing to do that, type the word yes in the chat. I'm going to go through the formula one more time. Make a list of all the possible people you can collaborate with. If you're willing to take action on this idea, type the word yes in the chat. Make a list of all the possible people you can collaborate with. Identify your top 4. Reach out and connect. And look for ways that you can collaborate. So one announcement, Dr. Moyne and I are collaborating. Dr. Moyne is my sales mentor since 1994. He is a brilliant person that you deserve to know and you deserve to learn from him. And he rarely does podcasts. And I said to him, hey, Dr. Moyne, you want to do a show? He goes, what do you have in mind? I said, LinkedIn live show. Let's go live on LinkedIn once a week at 4 o'clock on Mondays, Pacific. He's like, okay, I'll do it. So there's never been an opportunity that I'm aware of to learn from him on a regular basis at zero cost. So it's the Eric and Dr. Moyne show, and it's all about influence. We're going to be teaching you all about influence and having great guests on and great shares. And where you can do that show is Mondays at 4 on my LinkedIn. And I'm going live on LinkedIn. Now, we're doing our first show today, even though today's Tuesday, today at 5. So if you want to come hang out with us today at 5, come hang out with us on my LinkedIn. Just go to Eric Lofholm LinkedIn, the personal LinkedIn page. That's where I'm going to be streaming live with Dr. Moyne today. And it's going to be awesome. So you go out there and have a great day today. Go out there and produce whatever producing is for you. If producing is prospecting, do that. If producing is getting to the gym, then do that. If producing is getting your kids to school, then do that. If producing is cooking a meal for your family, then do that. If producing is taking care of your parents today, then do that. If producing's doing follow-up, then do that. If producing's going to your job today, then do that. Whatever producing is, go out there and make it happen. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.